Hey, Business of Makeup community, how are we doing? I'm in my studio, all set up for my client, who's actually a wedding planner that I work with all the time. And it's funny because wedding planners, we converse. I've literally probably sent her 40 emails yesterday because we've got like 7 brides together that are all signing contracts right now, but like we don't get to spend very much time together physically. So it's pretty fun that we're gonna get to hang out today here in the studio while I do her makeup. But I wanted to come on, I only have 15 minutes, so I'll get straight to the point and talk about 2022. Now, 2021 has been an insane year for a lot of us. My business has tripled outside of the business of makeup, and it's just been crazy. And 2022 is gearing up to be even more insane than 2021, and there's a few reasons for that. One, in weddings, for example, a lot of people held off, or a lot of people lived through the pandemic and realized, you know what, we gotta get married. and they're having their weddings in 2022. I am fielding over 10 inquiries a day, if not more, stopped counting, for 2022. And I've increased my pricing twice in this year. So that's been crazy. Also, supply chain issues. A lot of things, as you've probably heard on the news, is sitting out in the ocean on a big giant barge boat thing in a shipping container. And companies aren't able to get their products in. So stuff that was supposed to be sold for Black Friday or the holidays or the end of this year, well, guess what? It's back there, sitting on a boat, unable to be sold. So what's going to happen in 2022 is that all of this product that's been sitting out there is now finally going to be coming in. And guess what? These companies need to get rid of it. And so they are going to go big on social media, any kind of campaigns they can to unload this product, which will mean that they will need e-com photos. They're going to do photo shoots, mini commercials, videos, whatever they can do to get rid of this product, because essentially it's a liability for them. And it would make sense for them to spend a little bit of money to get rid of it all. So I've already seen with my clients, some regular clients that I've had for 10 plus years, they've already booked me through the end of next year. We've got weeks blocked off. We'll be in Miami. We'll be in Lake Arrowhead. We'll be here. We'll be there. We'll be in Texas. We'll be all over the place because they know what's coming and they're being smart about it. So here's what we need to do. We need to make sure that your business shit is figured out. That's the truth. And if you don't have your shit figured out, guess what? If you thought 2021 was challenging, 2022 is going to kick your ass. And so here's what it comes down to, in my opinion. I'm sorry for my language, but this is what really gets me going, is people keep saying, I'm so busy. I don't have time to focus on it. I don't have this. I don't have that. Guess what? If you made it through the pandemic, you were already ahead of the game, right? Because all of our competition, all of these price shoppers, all of these hobbyists, they all fell off because they couldn't cut it through the pandemic. They didn't have real long-standing clients. They didn't have real relationships. They weren't running a real business. And guess what? They're out of the game. So in 2021, if you were still in the game, things were good. Now, 2022, when things are going up, well, guess what? If you don't have your business sorted, you will not survive. And I'll tell you why. I'm already feeling the crunch and I'm very organized, is because there's so many inquiries. There's so much back and forth. There's so many elements that can suck your time. Not getting back to clients in time, not sending invoices in time, not requesting deposits, clients canceling on you, things changing, people getting COVID. You need to have your stuff figured out. What are your policies? What's happening in your business? What happens if X, Y, and Z happens? You need to know and have it be clear to your client in your contract, in your policies, in your communication, in your automatic emails. all of those things. So who here feels like they have it all together and that they're not overwhelmed and that everything is organized? Probably none of you, because I am crazy organized and I feel kind of overwhelmed with how crazy things have been. So now is the time before Thanksgiving, before things get crazy, for you to spend some time looking at your business. Okay? This is obviously the time where people set goals. They look back and see how their business did. They're going to set goals for 2022. Yes, of course. I'm just going to assume if you're a business owner that you're going to do that, right? That's just normal business practice. I'm not going to act like that is like groundbreaking information. Now is the time that you should be focusing in on that. I did my numbers at the end of the month and I couldn't even believe it. I was so surprised at what was happening and what the breakdown of my business looked like. Like the amount of money that came in while I was here in the studio versus doing photo shoots out on location versus photo shoots, like traveling ones versus weddings versus trials. I mean, it was very, very interesting. Hey, Mickey. So guys, I'm just going to kind of put this in your ear today because I have my client coming in 9 minutes. I'm going to put this in your ear today. We're going to talk about it more. And I have a special surprise for you, particularly my bridal people, because I know you guys are feeling the crunch and the squeeze. Let's figure this out. Because the thing that gets me going is that if any one of you who are watching this are discounting your pricing in this market, you are out of your goddamn mind. There's so much business to be had, and if you are discounting your pricing or anything, you're missing the point, and please don't. Please exit the door on your left, right? No, thank you. Now is the time where we can up level our business, our community as a whole. Everybody needs to get on the same bandwidth that there is money to be had. Hello, have we seen the strike that's happening in LA with all of the union workers, the hair and makeup people? Like, we will not accept this any further. So don't buy into it. Everyone needs to up level. Everyone needs to do it. And I want to see you guys actually execute it. So that means not basing your pricing off of what other people are doing. Please, how many times have I said this to you guys until I'm blue in the face? Figuring out how to cover your costs, figuring out how to pay yourself, how to put money into your savings account, put money into a profit account, and put money into your retirement account with every client who sits in your chair. That is what you should be doing. And at the end of the month, guess what, guys? You should be transferring that money into the appropriate accounts, because that's how you run a business. All right? So if we're not doing these things now, we got to get it together before 2022 hits. I don't care if you're bridal. I don't care if you're commercial. I don't care if you're private clients, lessons. I don't care. It's coming in hot, kiddos. We got to be prepared. All right, Mickey, good to see you, babe. Who else is on here? Lena, Nisi, great to see you. Celine, Venteria, hopefully I said that right. I got to go. Who's ready? I want to see. Raise your hands. I'll see you guys soon.